Good morning. Welcome back to the KR Daily Transmissions. I'm so happy to be here with you this morning. I was praying about, what kind of very easy meditation I could offer today to support your empowerment, to support your joy this week. And one of what came forward was this deeper understanding of the crown chakra, which is perfect given our exploration of chapter 1 of the Sophia code, because the crown chakra is the chakra that rules communion, spiritual communion with your source. And what I have found over the course of 2 decades of professional spiritual service and as a psychic healer, and I've noticed that the people can be really shut down in their crown chakra and not even know it. In fact, some of the biggest blockages that I've noticed as a spiritual healer have been in the crown chakra. Just as an example, when I used to do private sessions a long time ago, there would be things that I would remove from people's crown chakras that were just huge blockages, metal, the energetic, metaphysical imprints of metal, and even glass ceilings over the crown chakra, spears or swords that had been used against people in other lifetimes that had been brutally killed or wounded for their psychic abilities. And so the whole point of psychic gifts is not to have party tricks. The whole point is that technology acts as a vehicle for receiving clear divine guidance directly from your source, directly from the part of your sovereign soul called your higher self that acts as a messenger between your source and your human awareness. So the crown, you could think of the crown chakra, which is at the top of the head, as a doorway that can open up to receive more of the light of your higher self and a deeper connection to your source. So I would love to take a moment in prayer and meditation, because we've been working on all week long how to let go of resistances to the knowledge, the self-realization, the somatic understanding of our true nature, which is that we are sovereign and we are divine. We are the light of God in human form. And we don't have any more time to argue with ourselves about that. We are each being called into a very clear and deep communion with our sovereign source so that we can live in our highest potential, serve at our greatest levels, and be a part of this global spiritual awakening that's happening now by fulfilling our divine purpose. Our divine purpose is only ever fulfilled one self-loving step at a time, and it is fulfilled by the divine consciousness that is carried into your awareness, into your body from your higher self in communion with the source. So for the purpose of today, I'd love for you to call in that circle of empowerment, visualize, imagine, feel the circle of light appearing around your physical body, anywhere between 3 to 6 feet outside of you. Welcome and call in the 8 key code ascended master mentors from the Sophia code and all your angelic guardians and spiritual guides. And feel that circle of empowerment around you growing very strong and brilliant. And I was reading some feedback last night, and there were a few comments from individuals saying, I can't see my circle of empowerment no matter how much I try. And I just want you to know that there's no right or wrong here. We are all opening up in the perfect time for ourselves. And so you can trust that if you are commanding it, it is happening and it is supporting you. And this isn't about a competition or a race. It's simply about learning how to love ourselves and accept ourselves more. So please enjoy the process, knowing that the Ascended Masters your higher self and your angelic guides are guiding you in all ways to soften, open, and allow the blessings of your intuition, the blessings of your imagination, which is in service to your heart, to serve you, to open up with time. In the center of your circle of empowerment, I invite you to visualize that you are sitting on a lotus throne. You may see or feel or hear what color the lotus throne is that you are sitting upon. I invite you to visualize beautiful roots growing from your root chakra and merging with this lotus throne. These roots descend and become a part of that lotus throne, the very roots of the lotus. And you're going to feel very grounded within the petals of this throne. I invite the presence of your higher self to begin to fill that root chakra as the temple foundation of your body. And I share a lot about each of the 8 chakras in my psychic development curriculum, which is available on my website at kaira.com. So this root chakra temple is the color of ruby red, and it lights up when you bring your attention to it. And we welcome the healing and empowering presence of your own higher self within you to expand your root chakra, to feel that foundation within you, connecting in a very powerful way to this lotus throne that you are imagining, feeling, visualizing yourself sitting upon. And I invite you to feel, imagine, or just allow a column of light to expand within the core of your being. This is called the Sushumna channel, and we're going to welcome that column of light to reveal to your awareness, to bless your awareness with a deeper sense of your sacral chakra, which is this beautiful mango orange color, and that's right below your navel. We welcome your awareness expanding into the solar plexus chakra, which is like the sun of your soul, like the sun in the sky blazing from your power center, your core. And those rays of light expand up like a rising sun to your heart. And at your heart, which is an emerald green chakra, we welcome your heart center to expand wider and wider, and to feel the nourishing, regenerative life force of your heart center coming into a greater awareness and contact with your higher self. The light of your heart chakra, you might even start to see emerald flames along with the light of that sun of your solar plexus, radiantly illuminating your mind to the power of your heart chakra, which is literally a stargate at the center of your human body. And your beautiful heart is rising up to bless your throat, and your throat chakra expands. You may hear birds singing, you may feel the beautiful crystalline blue color of the sky as your throat chakra is activated, and your third eye chakra comes online as well, which is an indigo chakra color. And feel how these temples literally build upon one another, almost as floors in a building. And that ultimately your body is a temple complex housing all of these chakra temples. At the very top of your head, there is the chakra spirals down. So it's like a funnel that goes all the way down from the top of your head, and it meets at the pituitary gland in the center of your brain. And the root chakra is the same funnel shape as well. It's funneling up at the base of, your root chakra just flows right up you. So let's put it that way. And it connects to that Kundalini network, that Sushumna channel from the sacral to the third eye. So the other chakras are 2 funnels, front and back, that are spiraling to meet each other at the center of your spine. So there's a front of your sacral chakra, and there's the back of your sacral chakra. So, and that continues all the way up to your third eye until you get to your crown chakra, which is spiraling down into your human body. So I'd like you to breathe into that crown chakra. Just be curious. Be curious if there are places and spaces within your crown chakra that would like to be recognized and acknowledged, that would love for your attention to be upon some aspect of your crown chakra. I invite you to visualize a beautiful lotus blooming at the top of your head. It's a white lotus. And there are petals that continue to open and open and open over the front of your forehead, the sides of your head, these beautiful white petals opening up down the back of your head. And let's just enjoy how these petals feel like a crown at the top of your head, as though you just put on a lotus crown. The good news is no one can ever take this crown off of you because it's yours. And it represents your sovereign divine connection to Sophia. Breathing into this beautiful lotus crown, these shimmering white petals, you may notice that there are waves of light that run between each of the petals. And just like the seraphim scales on the Sophia dragons, notice that every petal has a beautiful eye within it. Now, many people get nervous when they see this because they think, how could I have this many eyes? But the truth is that it's the metaphysical technology of your soul. Your soul can see into every direction of the multiverse simultaneously. God did not make you blind. God gave you the sight. And it is this sight that humans have been persecuted for a century. So this would be that lifetime, and this would be that moment to come into reconciliation with your crown chakra, with your divine inheritance, to be able to see into your relationship with life, into your relationship with the source, into your relationship with your divinity. No one and no thing is allowed to hold you back in this lifetime. Feeling how each of these petals of your lotus crown chakra shimmers and is fed by the light of your soul descending into this world. So I now invite you to feel or imagine that there's this beautiful waterfall of white light that's descending from your 8th chakra, which is about 2 feet above your head, because we also have chakras that are not connected to the physical body, but are spiritual light bodies feeding the human form. Oh, there's all these birds outside. And so this beautiful waterfall of light is actually feeding, just as though you're watering a flower in your garden. This beautiful waterfall of light from your soul is feeding the health and the well-being of your beautiful white-petaled, white lotus crown chakra. Notice how the eyes drink in the light of your divinity. Notice how your crown chakra feels healthier and brighter the more attention that you bring to it. Now, I invite you to invoke and ask your higher self. It could be a prayer, it could be an intention, whatever feels comfortable to you. And it could sound a little something like this. I call upon my higher self to now cleanse and clear my crown chakra of any obstructions that no longer serve my direct knowledge of the source. I call upon my higher self, the divinity that I am. I call upon my higher self to brighten my human awareness, to cleanse and clear my inner eyes, to see the beauty of my own crown chakra connection to the Divine Mother, to Divine Father, to the source of all life. I invoke my higher self and set forth the intention that I receive this quantum healing now. I baptize my awareness with the blessings of my higher self, flowing as a waterfall of light directly from the source. My human awareness, my human body, my emotional body, and all of my mental thought bodies are now drinking this Holy Spirit divine light of the source that I come from and the source that I am here in this crown chakra. In this moment, in this lifetime, I allow a parallel life healing as well as a present life healing and empowerment of my crown chakra as directed by my higher self. Breathe into that invocation And you can watch this video as many times as you want to practice that invocation for yourself. You don't have to remember anything. The intention is set. But if those words are meaningful to you, you can write them down, or you could watch this video again in the replay and say that prayer out loud. Either way, that beautiful waterfall of light, you don't have to do that either, is flowing to you now directly from your higher self. Your crown chakra is being released of lower level energies or past life or current life trauma that no longer serves your crown chakra. And you may feel a lightness or a buzzing, and as well as a deepening into your body as your higher self is bringing spiritual healing to you. This is all directed by your higher self, by your own oversoul that magnetized you to this video, that magnetized you to this moment, to have this beautiful, heartfelt remembrance of your own direct connection to the source, and that you were not birthed into this world blind or without the spiritual tools that you need to connect with your source. Look at you. Blessing your crown chakra, invoking your higher self's divinity to open it wider and to deepen in your conscious connection to source, to Sophia, to the divine mother, to divine father, to all that wishes you well and is guiding you now. We welcome your higher self to bless and seal this healing and to complete this empowerment as directed by your own soul and the light and fire of your own Holy Spirit. We declare together as a community of light workers, those who know how to call upon the light within us and to command miracles in this world. It is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of three, a perfect Trinity, it is done. And so it is. I welcome you to take a deep breath and feel how your crown chakra doesn't need to close. It doesn't need to be afraid of being more open in this world. It simply needs to integrate into your daily human experience. You're safe within your sovereign circle of empowerment. If you allow yourself to focus solely on the sacred space that you are, you can continue to open the spiritual technology of your body in an emotionally safe way that deeply serves you and your daily reality. People often think that psychic opening or a deeper connection to God or a deeper mystic communion is going to unground them and not make daily life livable. But that is an old paradigm belief. And the Sophia Code platform, our ministry and our mystery school teach that we must live as awakened beings in our daily human life, that the daily aspects of our life, showing up, chop wood, carry water, that is the spiritual awakening. That is ascension, to live from the perspective of our higher self in service and in honor to the lives that we are given. And so your daily communion with God brings this joy forward, brings this divine love forward in all circumstances. And your crown chakra temple is a big part of allowing yourself to feel the joy of your constant communion with the source that will never leave you. It is only us that resists it. And so thank you for softening your resistance to this beautiful spiritual technology within you. Thank you for joining me today for the KR Daily Transmission. Please be sure to like this video, to add your feedback in the comment feed below. And if you're new to my channel and you've enjoyed these videos, please subscribe to my channel and show your support for the Sophia Code movement. As always, it's an incredible honor to be here with you, and I look forward to seeing you again in our next KR Daily Transmission. Namaste.